Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you had a nice weekend. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is, guys, okay? Keep in mind it could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits on the timeline for you, how it fits, okay? If it doesn't resonate, then maybe try a different reading, okay? Not everything may resonate, guys, and that's normal, so keep that in mind. Let's see here. What's going on with the collective today? What does the collective need to know? Divine angels, what does the collective need to know? Let's see what's going on here. Something about the past, the Six of Cups and the Emperor. And the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have an Emperor here. This could be you. This could be someone you're dealing with. Someone appears to be happy. Somebody could be reminiscing about the past. Feelings of nostalgia. Feelings of nostalgia. Somebody is happy. Okay, let's see what this is. Why is the Six of Cups here for the collective? The King of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it has to do with two people here. A King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Something about the past. I'll have to clarify that more in a second. Why is the Emperor here? The Sun. The Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So this Emperor is confused. So it's like they found out the truth. They were able to move on to calmer waters, but now they're confused. That's odd. I mean, the Seven of Cups after the Six of Swords, that's kind of like, I think I know the answers, but I'm not really sure. I think I found out the truth, but now I'm not really sure. Okay, what's the Nine of Cups? The Chariot. The World and the Magician in reverse. So this has to do with traveling. The Chariot and the World, that for me is about travel. And somebody creating an illusion when it comes to traveling. Interesting. What's the Six of Cups? Tell me more, please, about what happened in the past. Two of Swords in reverse. So something is being seen clearly. It's also kind of giving me maybe the Emperor is happy because something is being cleared up. Okay, maybe there was some sort of an illusion or some sort of manipulation that was unclear for a while, but maybe this person is happy now because something is being cleared up. Or if this is you, you're could be happy because you're seeing through some sort of an illusion. You found clarity in a situation. The Four of Swords, yeah, you're thinking. Somebody here is thinking about something. They're contemplating it. They're contemplating what happened in the past. They're taking time to rest, but they have clarity. So what's the Two of Swords reverse? Imprisonment. Imprisonment. High honor. Okay, so maybe the Emperor is someone in high honor. Imprisonment, coming out with that. Again, it's like maybe there was something here that was keeping someone stuck. It doesn't have to be like literally stuck, but maybe stuck in their head, not stuck, not knowing the answers. About a child. Or about someone's innocence. Why is high honor here with child? Something is being seen clearly about a child. Bad memories of the past. Reminiscing keepsake perception. Camera in reverse. Camera in reverse. Perception. Learn from the past in reverse. Someone here didn't learn something from the past, or somebody can't change the perception. I mean, the child. Maybe this is also a child. The child of a Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups. Somebody was charmed and used. Empath narcissist paradigm. I feel like it's the Emperor. The Emperor is looking at the past. They're reminiscing of the past. They see something very clearly here about high honor and a child. Or how somebody was charmed and used to make someone look innocent. Can you tell me more about this, please? The Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Something that was held onto here. Or some sort of a strategy to hold on to some sort of money. Hold on to money. Hold on to resources. Five of Wands. This has to do with some sort of an argument or a fight or a conflict. Or maybe that's what they're holding on to. So maybe this Emperor is realizing that a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles still held on to a grudge or held on to some sort of a fight or competitive, argumentative energy, okay? What's this? A main female. It's really giving me like I can't let go of how much hate I have, okay, for someone. It's like these people couldn't let go of how much hatred they have for you or for a situation. When it comes to a coffin, when it comes to an ending, a final ending. Wearing a mask. They were hiding something. So I feel like it's this couple. A King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is a couple or two people working together that were trying to hide something. They were pretending something. They were personifying something. And they were really trying to hold on to this narrative of like you being the bad guy. That's what it feels like. You're in the wrong. You're the bad guy. This could have something to do with a child. Either maybe it's their own child or it has something to do with a child that you have with one of these people. It's like they put on a mask to other people to make themselves maybe look innocent, to make you look like you're the bad guy. Okay. Self-indulgence. Yeah, these people are extremely selfish and it's really giving me like pretentious, okay? Self-indulgent. They're very selfish, pretentious. They only see their own microcosmos. They're not able to see anything outside of that. I feel like this is two narcissists or a couple of narcissists that hold on to some sort of a grudge. They made a whole strategy around the fact that they just want to fight with you. They want to create conflict for you in your life. Because of a marriage, wedding rings, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. A strategy surrounding some sort of a fight in a marriage. What is that? A message of concern. A message of concern, or is this a lawyer? What's the Knight of Pentacles? A coffin. No, it's a message of concern about a death. You know what this is giving me? Okay, I'm going to say it out loud because it's really hitting me, and this is pretty sick. This is not going to be for everyone, but this might just be for someone very specific, but I'm going to say it because that's what I'm getting here, okay? This King of Cups and these Queen of Pentacles, they could have lost a child. Maybe there was a child that passed away, okay? Under suspicious circumstances. I feel like maybe they didn't like if there was questions surrounding the death of a child, they didn't like that maybe you or someone had some sort of thoughts about this, okay? Or maybe questioned what happened to the child or what happened with the death of a certain person or a child that was connected to this King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. in some weird way, I feel like that was part of the revenge. Because I feel like these are people that they want you to feel how they feel. So if they feel like they are being accused of a death, or they lost a child, then they want you to feel the same way. They want that to happen to you. Okay, if they get accused of something to do with a child, or child neglect, or child abuse, or child death, they want whoever accused them to go through the same thing, even though it's not even based in reality. Okay, they just want revenge. They just want to inflict their pain onto someone else to make themselves feel better about what they have done. They want to deflect. That's what this kind of feels like. It doesn't have to be that, but a message of concern about a death is really giving me whatever this whole plot, plan, and scheme was. It was they lost a child. Something happened to their child. They didn't like that they came under fire for something to do with children, okay? So they wanted to project it onto someone else and get you in trouble and try to accuse you of what? Murder? Maybe they didn't like being accused of that. I don't know. And this is their revenge plot. That's kind of what it feels like. That's very specific, though. It does not have to be that. The Fool. Yeah, it has something to do with these two people taking a risk towards having a family again. I mean, this could even be something else. It's like if this is the same King of Cups from my Aquarius reading just now, this is someone who might have just lost a child through custody. Okay, maybe they just lost a child through custody, and they want the child back. They're gonna come and get the child back, even though they might have lost custody because of abuse, because of neglect, because of issues, because of the fact that they are not fit as a parent. They still in their mind have thought, you know what, I'm gonna go and get the child back. Okay, no matter what I have to do. You take my child away, I'm gonna take the child away from you. I'm gonna make you feel what it feels like. This person is fucked up mentally. Like they are actually deranged. Deranged, to say the least. I mean, this was the whole plan. That's what this feels like. The Magician. Yeah, and they were going to say and do whatever they needed to do to make that happen. This person would do anything, okay? They would commit crimes. They would lie. They would slander. They would falsely accuse. And the thing is, though, the other way around, you didn't falsely accuse them of doing anything, okay? If you accuse someone of doing something, you had facts. You had facts. There was something definitely going wrong with this person and maybe your child or a child of theirs. There was facts. But since they don't like the facts, they don't like to be criticized. They can't take criticism, right? They want to create an illusion and they just want to hurt you back. This person is definitely on the cluster B spectrum somewhere, okay? That's not just narcissism right there. That is someone that is definitely mentally unstable. This person has untreated mental health conditions, okay? To go that far. That's just to put it in a nice way, okay? Really. What's the Emperor? Why is the Emperor here? The Fool in reverse. The Lovers. Why is the Emperor here? A mature woman in reverse. Coming out with the Emperor? Who is the Emperor? Concern. The Emperor is someone that is concerned about an immature older lady. Why? Because of a relationship. It's someone concerned about a relationship and an immature, older feminine energy. Why? Why is this Emperor concerned? Because this person is unsure of the future because of a separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Breakup, separation in reverse. Or is the Emperor just another card to say that this is a father of someone? Okay, I don't know. What are you trying to tell me with the Emperor? It has to do with an investment. A Page of Pentacles. Somebody lying. This has to do with somebody lying, doing something deceptive here when it comes to a business opportunity or an employment or a job, a new business endeavor, a financial payment, investment, financial news. The Ten of Swords, lying about a betrayal or somebody trying to do something very strategic here that would cause a painful ending, or this King of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles trying to betray you. Knight of Wands in reverse out of anger. This person is just angry, they're spiteful, they're jealous. They don't have any control. The Tower in reverse. This person, whoever these people are that you're up against, they have absolutely no control over their anger, over their actions. They're very angry. They have a lot of resentment here. What's the Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords? Expectation. So yeah, these people had an expectation that they would be able to lie, steal, or just manipulate. I mean, the Seven of Swords can even be like somebody that's trying to murder and get away with it, right? The Ten of Swords, that's a painful ending. That's the ultimate betrayal. So they had an expectation that this would be your ending. They could end you. They could stab you in the back and betray you and leave you for dead, right? And then they also thought that they could be expecting money out of this. Expecting money. A privileged lady. They thought that, or they thought that they would be getting money out of this as well. They would become the privileged lady. Okay. Yeah, that's the truth about this girl talk. The truth, clarity, truth, and revelation. Or the Emperor now has clarity about somebody that moved on and was happily single, living in the moment, and that these two wanted revenge for that. Or the truth about girl talk, the truth about time with friends, or why someone pretended to be your friend, or why somebody tried to get near you, tried to be your friend. The truth about somebody pretending to be a friend. It was all this, whoever this was not your friend. They had one purpose. That was get close to you, close enough to betray you, stab you in the back, and then get rich off of it. That was the only reason why somebody acted like they were your friend, wanted to be near you. Or it's that they planned all this and did all this because you moved on and you were living in the moment, you were having fun, and this person was cut off from your life, okay? They were no longer included and they wanted revenge. Maybe they went to a mature woman in reverse with concerns about a relationship. They didn't want you to have a new beginning in a relationship. So that could have been another part of this couple here, trying to sabotage your life so that they could get money. Six of Pentacles. It's all about the money for them. The Three of Swords. The Devil. Angry, jealous, heartbroken, greedy, toxic, and obsessed with a child. What's this? A false person or multiple false people that just hate you. This Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, they hate you, really. They are obsessed with your downfall. They're obsessed with hurting someone here. messages. And they did something very manipulative here when it comes to a message or a letter or a document. Communication. What is that? Three of Swords and the Devil. So that somebody wouldn't date someone, somebody wouldn't meet someone new. Text, calls, emails. They did something super manipulative with a message about somebody not dating someone else or not wanting to meet someone new, or to stop someone from meeting someone new so that you wouldn't date someone else. Yeah, so that you would, something about making the wrong choice, so that you wouldn't be able to transcend an obstacle or prepare for union. So somebody wouldn't make a healthy choice in love and in life. I feel like this mature woman in reverse and concern and courtship is like, this is somebody separate. This is not the same person as the Emperor. It's like something that this couple here, this King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, something that they told a mature woman to make this person concerned about you with some sort of messages. This is how they got people to turn away from you, using some sort of text messages, emails, something like that. That is how they got, that's how they manipulated people against you to make you look bad. Why is a mature woman here concerned about a relationship? The Tower, yeah. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this was the strategy. This was the whole, it was a strategy from the very beginning. Even approaching this mature woman in the reverse was a strategy from the beginning. It was planned, it was calculated, it was thought out, it was strategized. How can they approach this person? What are they going to say to them to create some sort of a shock factor, to make this person concerned about a relationship, okay, about you being in a relationship with someone? It's like they wanted it to be so shocking that this mature woman in reverse is, I don't know, reject someone here, I guess, okay? The Hangman. A moment of enlightenment, seeing something from a different perspective about justice. Huh? About justice. What does that mean? About a house. About a house? A community. A community and a house. So what, neighbors? There's like a neighborhood. A community and a house. That's like a neighbors and a neighborhood. So they strategized very carefully what they were going to say to this community living in a house or some sort of neighbors that was going to create some sort of a shock factor and make people very concerned about a relationship. Okay. Yeah, that's what they were expecting. So they were expecting a certain reaction. They were already expecting this community or these neighbors to have a strong reaction. Okay. What were they expecting? Or they were expecting a reaction. By lying, they lied on purpose. That there was no love. They lied about a lack of giving and receiving affection. There was no clarity, no truth in this, in whatever they said. Okay, what else? The moment of enlightenment. About what? The Devil and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is somebody seeing from a different perspective here? Hangman. about somebody losing their job or somebody not working. So this couple could have told this community that you don't work, or you're lazy, or you don't have a job. Or maybe that you got fired or something like that. Okay. What is occupation reverse? Courthouse. It's really getting me like, I don't know if they claim that somebody is already working for the authorities or something like that. It's giving me like a main female. Toil and labor, and they said something about someone losing their job. A wealthy man. Or this is, you know what this is giving me again? This is giving me a crime hour that I've done before, Thief, where somebody told a community of people that you were like being investigated by the IRS for tax evasion or something like that. Occupation in reverse. So this person purposely, this King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, purposely went to a community of people, told them that you're being investigated by the IRS. Okay, and what else? Privileged lady, yeah, something about your job. They lied about your job on purpose from the very beginning and told them something about the authorities. The moon in reverse, but now they're exposed. Now the King of Swords is exposed. What do you mean a King of Swords is exposed? Three of Swords in reverse. Because this person moved out of a house or tried to get someone kicked out of a house, or maybe they wanted you evicted, maybe they want you to move out, or maybe you moved. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's giving me, whatever this was, it was also giving me like a part of the plan was to make you homeless, right? It's like they wanted you kicked out on the street. So if you have a King of Cups, ex here, ex baby daddy, what I'm assuming, or some sort of an ex, and they just hate you so much and want to ruin your life, part of that would be to get you kicked out and homeless, right? Maybe they don't want you to have a house. So, you know, in their distorted and demented, fucked up mind, they think, well, if they're homeless out on the street, I might have a better chance of stealing the child again, right? Weirdo. So they might have told a neighborhood some really fucked up stuff to try and get you to leave. They wanted you out of the community. So that the King of Cups looks like he's the nice guy, right? And this flew straight on the King of Cups. King of Cups wants to look like the nice guy. I am so nice, loving, caring. Yes, I do everything for my family. Shut the fuck up. Really, I'm not buying it. Two of Wands, that was all part of the plan. High Priestess, yeah, that was all part of the plan. High Priestess, this person is not a nice person. This person is a child abuser and a child neglector. Yeah. Yeah, judgment. And they're under judgment for being flighty and for being in and out and for being unreliable and just being angry and hateful, resentful, jealous, and coming to try and attack you, okay? So what's the Devil, though? A false person in reverse. Yeah, this person is exposed now. Despair in reverse. For being the devil in disguise, okay? So this couple could just be the devil in disguise. Because they try to transcend the obstacle of possibly even having to get a child or children back through the court system, which they know they would never get because they will lose every single time because they're not responsible. And there's probably plenty of reasons why they lost custody in the first place or lost something with a child in the first place. They just tried to transcend this obstacle by lying and saying something about a date, or that you date other people, or that you go out on dates with other people, or something stupid like that. Why is concern over a courtship here? Yeah, they just didn't want you to, they didn't want you to move on. They didn't want you to progress in your relationship, or these people would have never gotten what they wanted with all these lies, all this gossip, if you had progressed in a relationship, or you had gotten a real relationship, because then you are in a relationship with someone that can speak out on your behalf, right? And they wanted you alone. They wanted you to lose everything, everyone, no relationships, lose the house, lose the child, lose the family, lose the relationships. They wanted you broke with nothing, homeless on the street. Honestly, go fuck yourself, okay? King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. That's all I gotta say to that. That is just fucked up. Especially if you have the child in your care. Wow, you want to starve your own child out. If this is your situation, you want your own child to end up on the street because you hate the mother that much. What is wrong with you? You want the child to suffer and be traumatized that bad because you, King of Cups, have a fucking issue that bad? That is insane to me. That this person doesn't even realize how fucked up in the head they are. Doing that to their own kid, really, because they want revenge. What is wrong with you? What's the Sun? Wow, and I'm just talking about it too. 5 of Pentacles. This person wanted you broke. They wanted you with nothing. They wanted you out on the street begging for help. They wanted no one to open the door for you, no one to help you. That is what they wanted. They wanted you to lose everything, have nothing. Whoa, I really got to control my profanity right now because I could go off on this stupid fuck, really. The audacity. The audacity. Yeah, Page of Wands. The absolute audacity of that, right? First, this person loses a child because they're a fuck up in life. And then they want to ruin your life because they can't deal with the fact that they ruined their own life. Make it make sense, okay? Honestly. Yeah, make it make sense. What's the 6 of Swords? The Ace of Wands. What's the 7 of Cups? The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Cups. Somebody is confused as to why you reject this person, why you refuse to co-parent with them. How can you co-parent with a psycho, huh? Honestly. Or what is that? Somebody is confused. Confused about what? Somebody was confused about your job, what you do for money. Because this King of Cups told people that they reject you and nobody wants to work with you, okay? Occupation, I can't make it up, oh my God. This King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, told the community that you do something stupid for work and that this could even be like you got let go of. You got fired because they don't want to work with you. Whole time. First of all, you might have quit, okay? You quit, not the other way around, right? You don't want to work together with these people. You want nothing to do with these people. And they're running around talking about your job. How about you focus on your own fucking job, King of Cups, okay? These two need to focus on their own job. Why are they out here doing this? Like, what low-life, sad, pathetic human beings have to go and do shit like this? Really? I don't know. I cannot find any other words to say besides sad, pathetic, and low-life, really. What's the 9 of Cups? The main male. The main male thought he was going to be so happy. It was going to be his wish fulfillment here. Main male, King of Cups. Okay? Yeah. The Knight of Swords. coming in with this communication, coming to communicate here to a King of Wands in reverse, High Priestess. Who's the King of Wands in reverse now? Poverty. Oh yeah, this main male, this King of Cups, it would have made this person so fucking happy to see you lose everything. They wanted you to have nothing, be broke. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that because otherwise I could really go off on this low life, pathetic, sad piece of shit. Okay. Oh, and he thought he was going to be the wealthy man. King of Cups thought he was going to be the wealthy man. And all of this using a child as a pawn. Let's take it all the way back to the fact that this low life, pathetic, sad fuck is using a child as a means to an end and as a pawn for money. To make you poor. To take everything from you. And then he has the fucking audacity to tell people that he's doing this for family. Shut the fuck up. What does this have to do with a family? This person has probably traumatized the child to the point that they lost custody and lost rights. And then they want to turn around and traumatize the child even more by ruining the mother. Okay? Ruining your life. Getting rid of you. The only stable, normal person in the child's life, apparently. And then they want to take the child back into their fucked up custody and traumatize the child until they're 18 years old. Am I getting this right? And all of this to be the wealthy man. Oh yeah, wealthy man. And all to just get revenge. Like, give me a fucking break, really. A message in reverse. Bad news or what? What's this with traveling? Chariot and the World. The Emperor. The Emperor. Okay. What's this? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So they were very, very determined to close out a cycle by manipulating. They wanted to ruin someone's career. They wanted to ruin your job. They wanted to make sure you're never financially stable again. They wanted to say you're codependent, you would do anything for money, or that's just this idiot, okay? Maybe this person is just absolutely financially unstable, can't hold down a job, doesn't make shit out of their life, okay? Who knows? I don't know. The Tower. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, now their own shit is backfiring onto them. Everybody's going to see who this person is, and that everything that they've been saying about you and your job is actually just a projection of their own shit that they have not figured out for themselves, okay? Yeah, they just wanted to ruin your job. They wanted to ruin your money. They wanted to ruin your career. This person, you know what else they're giving me? I mean, this was even someone that acts like they're poor because they're so fucking busy. You know, this could even be someone like a truck driver, right? With the Chariot in the World. This could be someone that travels a lot. Maybe they're on the road a lot. Maybe they drive around a lot. They're never home. So maybe this could even be someone that has evaded paying money in the past. Like, you know, evaded paying, what's it called? Like if you're trying to serve someone papers, right? They're just conveniently never home because they're always out on their truck driving around, right? Or they're always out on the road, or they're always out somewhere in the world. You can't find them. This is someone that you just cannot find, no matter how hard you look for them. And that's how they evade having to pay shit to you. This is how they evade being served papers. You could have spent a long time trying to run after this person for money, child support, and conveniently they're never home at all. Yet they have so much fucking time on their hands to try and ruin your career. Why? Because they have to pay you child support and they're angry, or what? I mean, these kind of fathers, unfortunately, you hear it way too often. And the only person that's really losing at the end of it all is the child. Okay? The only person in this whole situation that I feel sorry for is the child, that the child has to have a father like that. That's all I feel sorry for, okay? Yeah, children deserve way better than fathers like this. Six of Cups. The Empress, yeah, and you're the mother. You're the mother. I'm talking to a mother today. Yeah, this person could have done a lot of shit to fuck up your money in the past, intentionally, over and over and over again. And it starts with probably not wanting to pay child support, okay? Then you send out the papers, then they're not home. They're somewhere out in the fuck nowhere, okay? You send the person after them, what's their name? I don't know. The one from the court, okay? Can't find him. Spends days, weeks looking for him, can't find him. Convenient, right? That's this kind of a person. Yeah. What's the Magician reverse? The Hermit. Yeah, they thought that they were undercover. This is someone that thinks they can manipulate because they think that they're undercover, right? Undercover how? Undercover where? Judgment. Yeah, you're not undercover. You're under judgment. Okay, Knight of Wands. For this action that was taken. What's this? I mean, the best part of it all, like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? If this person, whoever this is, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, whoever they are, they're out here trying to accuse you of doing weird shit for money, accusing you of doing something for your job. Whole time this person is out on the road. Maybe they're the one that's always with hookers, okay? Maybe they're the one that's always out paying people for weird things. Maybe they're the ones doing it themselves, right? At some weird fucking gas station in the bathroom. Who knows? And then they have this brilliant idea of projecting onto you, because that's what people like this do all the time, okay? Can you imagine? Oh, don't be in despair now, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Now they're in despair because all they wanted to do was get out of imprisonment, or you're not in prison. They can't trap you. Now they're in despair because they cannot trap you, or they can't trap the poor innocent child. Wow. What is this? Despair, imprisonment in reverse. They can't, yeah, you're not out here dating other people. They cannot trap you. There's no way. They are not going to get a single chance at trying to entrap you in some weird mousetrap setup here of you allegedly dating other people or going on dates with people. Fuck you, okay? Really, I'm so tired of this stupid setup that keeps coming out. This idiot. Weirdo. Yeah, he's a liar. This person is a straight up liar. This is not your job. You do not do this. This is not what you invested into. They are a liar, okay? They are a liar. It's all about a child. Page of Cups. Or it's about some sort of messages. It's some sort of message. Two of Swords. Yeah, they thought they're delusional. Eight of Pentacles. They thought nobody would see the truth. Nobody would find out what you actually do for work or what your real job is, or why did they think that? What the fuck? Something about feeling rejected. Four of Cups. This person is just feeling rejected. They feel like they're missing out. They're dissatisfied. They're unhappy. Why did this person really think that no one was going to find out? What's this Page of Cups, first of all? Abundance in reverse. Yeah. Okay, I think it's a child. Page of Cups. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want in reverse. Yeah, this person was not able to manifest what they wanted, or they weren't going to get some sort of abundance here. Or they reached out to someone else, mirroring something. Because they knew. Thief. It's really giving me, they did it this way because they knew 100% with thief being here that there was no way in hell that through the legal system or through the court system, they even had a flying chance of getting their child or children back. They had no legal way of doing that. They knew it because they know that they're a piece of shit. They don't want to admit it, but they know it. They know they have no chance of getting their kid back through the legal system. So the only thing that they can do and come up with is being a liar, a freaking liar, to the point where they know that this is their only chance at maybe getting their child back in their care. By making you look, they have to make you look even worse than how they look. That was the plan, right? It's only going to work if they can make you look even worse than how they look. That was the whole plan behind all this shit, right? That's the only way they can manifest this. So they thought that they could create a confusion and illusion here about your work, what you do for work. It's like, it's kind of giving me like, okay, let's tell everybody that my ex is, fucking people in the house. Because then they'll definitely take the kid away because they think that my ex is fucking people in the house. Is that what this King of Cups started telling people? That you're a sex worker, right? Oh, children shouldn't be, exposed to this. I feel like that's what he said. That is what he tried to say. To get his family back together. Liar. False person. Yeah. Absolutely nauseating. And I'm not just talking about the King of Cups. I'm talking about the thought even. Can you imagine if a judge even put a child back in this person's care? That child would be fucked up for the rest of its life because of this person. That child would be traumatized for the rest of his life because of this person. That child would end up being a sociopath or a psychopath just like his father. That's how that child would end up. Going to prison, in and out of prison, in and out of drugs, just like his father. That's how that child would grow up, end up with this person. It's so ridiculous. And that's the truth. Yo, look, even Spirit agrees with me. And that is the truth. Confirmation. Confirmation. And if you took your child out of this person's environment, okay, if you got full custody and this person no longer has contact to this father, you saved that child's life doing that, okay? You protected your child. You got him out of a situation where he was being neglected and abused. You have given your child the best possibilities of growing up in a stable and healthy and reliable environment, safe. And you do not ever have to feel bad about that. You protected your child from someone like this. Look at what they're doing to try and get back at you, get revenge, get their child back. This alone is the biggest attest to you did the right thing, and this father should never, ever get the rights back again. They should never, ever, ever be around the child again because they're not capable of being a fucking grown-up, okay? Really. They're not. Going around trying to make you look like you're a sex worker because they think that's the only thing that's going to make them look better than you. Yeah, you got to see how bad this person looks in the eyes of the law, in the eyes of a judge, if that is how far he has to go. Can you imagine? Yeah. Three of Swords. Heartbroken and hurt. That is not your fucking problem, okay? They need to deal with that. Four of Swords. Yeah, they need to go and heal, King of Cups. This person needs to take a fucking time out and go think about it. Think about their pain and why it's hurting so bad. Stop trying to get revenge on someone else. Taking back the child and having the child in your care is not going to make you feel better. It's not. And all this person is going to end up doing is fucking up the child. Really. This person has an issue with something complete. Page of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. This person attacking your work, attacking your business, attacking your money, attacking your career. Are they jealous? They're jealous, aren't they? They're jealous. They're jealous of your success, your life, the fact that you got your life together, the fact that you're not out here in these streets like this person, okay? You're a grown-up. You handle your shit like a grown-up. And they're jealous. Oh my God, this is like a demon walking the earth, really. I'm sorry, but it is. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, it is. It really is. 8 of Wands. Yeah, judgment's coming in really fast for this person too. This King of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this couple is, they are definitely going to get what's coming to them for this. It's a demon walking the earth that refuses to heal, okay? Yeah, they're not going to be able to defend themselves. There's nothing they can say to defend themselves. 9 of Wands, they're going to try though. They're going to try and defend themselves here with a Queen of Wands and the Hermit. So they're going to try and defend themselves here with a catfish profile. Right. That's how they tried. Yeah, manipulating messages and lying. So then they try to defend themselves by creating a catfish profile and thinking that they can just text and manipulate and lie back and forth. And that this is then definitely going to prove their case of what exactly? That they're liars, okay? That they're a danger to society, that they are a danger to you and your child. They are. They're a danger, okay? This person is so imbalanced, so unhealed, okay? They're going to need a miracle, really. They're unhealed, imbalanced, emotionally imbalanced, mentally imbalanced. This person is not right. They are not right. They are not healthy, okay? In the mind, body, soul, spirit, they're not. The 2 of Wands, that's why they made these choices. To try and ruin your job, ruin your career, get you fired, ruin your life, make sure you can never work again. I'm going to make sure you never work again. You're never going to have money again. The fuck is wrong with you? Try to ruin your career. They thought this was going to give them the upper hand. They would then have control, right? Yeah. And look who comes out. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So him and his side chick, his wingman here, who are just have absolutely no love in their heart. They feel rejected. They're just dead on the inside. Honestly, these are 2 people that are just dead on the inside, okay? That are both going to get bad karma. It's coming. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because their Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Nothing works for them. They're probably broke, okay? They're getting bad karma. They're going to get judgment and their ass whooped by the universe. They're not getting any blessings. They want to take this out on you and your job because they're fucking lazy. Because they're lazy and don't feel like working. Okay. I want to know, they had this bright idea. I want to know, how is this going to end for the collective? Okay. How is it going to end for the collective here with these 2 people, these liars? These criminals, scam artists, con artists, manipulators. They're blocked. 3 of Wands in reverse. Their future is blocked. Everything they try to do, blocked. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. No shifts are coming in for them. For being the devil, for lying, jealous, obsessive, controlling, and greedy. Just for that, their future is blocked. Nothing is going to come in for them. Congratulations. Yeah, nothing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not getting no 10 of Pentacles. You're not getting no big bucks, no millions. What the hell do they think they're getting here? They're not getting shit because they haven't done the inner work. Hermit in reverse. They have no wisdom. They have no inner knowledge. They don't follow the hermit path. Why do they think they're getting rewards for acting this way? Because they're demons walking the earth. That's why. They think that they can just take it. They can just steal it. Yes. Yes. Six of Wands. Yes. Because you are an Empress and they hate it so much. They think that they can just come over to you, Empress, and steal it away from you. They can just steal your abundance, okay? They can steal your success, your career, your money, and your children. Fuck you. Really. Yeah, they want to hold on so bad. Four of Pentacles. Don't let me go. Please, I have nothing without you. And you're like, get away from me. No, thank you. Four of Cups. Rejection. King of Cups. Oh, King of Cups. Look at him. He's salty. Poor King of Cups. Feeling rejected by you. I'm Mr. King of Cups. I'm feeling rejected by you. Poor guy. He's got a lot of lessons to learn in life. I don't know what else to say. Really? Nine of Wands. King of Wands. Death. Gonna have to defend himself when it comes to a King of Wands and something being completely over here. What do you mean a King of Cups and a King of Wands are gonna have to defend themselves? When it comes to a death, they're in despair. Or they just didn't want to stop. A King of Cups and a King of Wands just did not want to stop until they ended you. Until it's over for you, right? That would have made them so happy. Two masculines bonding together over your demise and your ruin and taking everything away from you that you've ever loved. Yo. Okay. And getting rich while doing it, right? Official person. And thinking that they were going to get some money here. Some money from the official person. For putting you in bad health. Trying to have you judged harshly and poorly. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get some money then. This is so stupid that it actually makes me laugh, right? How delusional and deranged and dangerous this man is, okay? These two people are here. That is insanity. And all about a family room. All because you stole the family away. My God, if you did, and you and your children are safe from this maniac and have been for a couple years, believe me, you are safe, okay? Your children are safe with you, away from this maniac. This person is sick in the head, okay? And you did the right thing by protecting you and your child from this crazy fuck, because that's what he is, okay? That's what he is. And then all the lies and the gossip and the slander. I mean, okay. Who cares? Who cares? Honestly, if I were you, I wouldn't even give a fuck what this idiot says about you. Because all I would care about, and if I were you, is that me and my children or me and my child is safe. That's all that matters. Is that you're away from this person and you and your children are safe. A Taurus. A Virgo. In-laws. In-laws or in-law. A mother-in-law, and a Cancer. November. An Aries. And a Scorpio. And a Gemini. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys, okay? Yeah, and I would say don't even worry. This person has no chance of getting anywhere near you, okay? In case you were wondering, no chance. No chance. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, okay? Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.